we're on. I think we're on. Still got my stupid hat on. It's cold in here. I came out here earlier on and I thought, it's not that cold. And now I'm thinking, bloody hell, it is cold. I think it's probably because it's obviously warmer in the house. Anyway, never mind that. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to everybody who's not watching this right now, because you have got family and friends and you're out doing all the things that you want to do, but me, not. I'm not having a good time. So, enough of me. I actually came out here to do a beer review, but the camera is out of battery, so thought, you know what, let's just go live and then we'll do it live. In fact, I'm doing a different one to what I was doing before. So I've got a beer. I'm very blessed to have got 2 beer meals. Hello. Hello Wales. Hello everybody in Wales. Hope you're having a good Christmas. So I'm going to do a live beer review. I've got 2 beer meals Christmas. This is the second one that came in from Pete Wells. Christmas ale. So I thought, let's do the Christmas ale on Christmas Day. So I've had a day of it. That's all I can say. Let me drink this and then I'll tell you how bad my day has been. I'm not joking. So this is Pete, if you're out there watching this, either live or on the VOD, I'm drinking this one of yours. This is your Christmas ale. Now, I'm not a massive fan of... Hello! Hey Pat! Not a massive fan of Christmas beers in general. Oh, this is bottle condition. Shit, I forgot. I've got it in the bloody Moretti glass, which is... With hindsight, that was a mistake. I'm stuck like this, waiting for this to go down, trying not to jiggle this about. This is adding to my pain and agony. Hello, whoever that is. I'm on my phone, my hand shaking it. Like some friggin' Xboxer. It's just cold. Okay. So anyway, he left me a note. So hello Pete. Ghost House Lane. I mean, first of all, the labels, the quality of the labels, top notch, Pete. Well done. This is your little printer like mine. Fantastic. I don't normally do photographs and stuff, but look at that. It's coming out excellent. Look at that. Even on the back of it. Ghost House Brewing. Well, we'll read. There's a little blurb here about the Chilwell Ghost House, it says. So this is Pete's brewery. In Chilwell, you will find Ghost House Lane. It gained its name because at the bottom of the lane there had once stood an old cottage called Ash Flat House. Almost 200 years ago, there were some very strange goings on. This led to many people believing it to be haunted, and thereafter it became known as the Ghost House. Not only was the house alleged to be haunted, but it was also believed that the murder of a peddler had been committed there. What is a peddler? I have no idea. So they're fascinating, yes. So yeah. So anyway, basically Pete is saying that this is the one from the Greg Hughes book. So that one there. So which is Pale Malt Biscuit, Caramunic 1. In fact, he's written it on this. No, he hasn't. Crystal Malt, Torrefied Wheat, Carafa Special 1, Challenger Styrian Goldings, and then the good stuff. The good stuff is Star Anise, which I think Pete said. Pretty sure he said he skipped it. Did I imagine that? No, he sent me a message. Actually, that's what it was. He sent me a message. Star Anise, Cinnamon Sticks, Ground Nutmeg, Light Candy Crystal. So that is it, and he used USO 5. So let's get straight into it. We'll do a quick review. I'll tell you how shit my day has been, and then we'll all go and get drunk and basically eat too much. Absolutely Baltic in here. It says 7 degrees up there, but it feels a lot worse. Still got that big head. It is ball condition, so I've used the wrong glass because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a knob, I think is the one I'm trying to go to. Okay. Smells good. See, I'm not really a big fan of Christmas beers. I don't mind them, but it's like I don't mind one. I don't want loads of them to drink. That's actually quite nice. It smells that kind of sweet Christmassy smell. You go into some shops and they've got like the things burning, the incense burning, Christmas shops especially. And they've got that, and that's what it smells like, which is cinnamon. Maybe cinnamon, is it? Very sweet and Christmassy. I like it so far. Okay, I'm going in because God knows I need a drink. This is also 6.7% as well too, so he's not fucking about as far as the percentage goes, which is good because I need this because I've just had a rotten day. It's got quite a big body on it. I was expecting a big head of alcohol on the back, but it's really not that bad at all. It's nice and sweet. It's easy to drink. It's not too spicy. Sometimes beers like that, there's just a bit too much kind of clove action going on. That's not got it at all. So Pete didn't put the star anise in. I remember him saying because he doesn't like star anise. Or it can be a bit too much, which is true. That is absolutely fine the way it is. It's going down too well. Oh my goodness. It's going down too well. See, now I'm thinking, do I like Christmas beers? Maybe I do like them and I just don't know. I think I just like everything. There's nothing I don't like. Just don't make. It's definitely the wrong glass. Definitely. So, yes, I like it very much, Pete. Surprised with myself that I like it. It has that kind of that almost like a Belgian type of flavour, just very subtle in there. I don't know what it is, because it's not the yeast, and it's not, unless it's maybe the malts or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah. So that's a good beer, Pete. Thank you for doing it, by the way. Again, it arrived in the last post. He sent me a letter, and the first thing in the letter says, "I've waited too long to send this, and you will not get it before Christmas." And lo and behold, yes, I did get it. So thank God. Thank God for the post office. Give them guys everything they want, without any catches. Right. So anyway, so today, right? So I had to come out here and get a drink because it's just been a shit fest basically all day. Got the dinner made, everything was good there. But the first thing that happened, and really this was yesterday this happened, the first thing, which was I got up, or the wife says to me, there's a funny smell in her dressing room. So she got a dressing room, okay, so we don't live in a bloody mansion or anything like this, but she has a dressing room. And I have like this tiny corner. It used to be like, it was supposed to be, one side would be mine, and the other side would be hers, and then it suddenly went down to, no, that's a bit much, and now basically my space is that, and her space is like this. So I'm expecting to come home one day and there'll be like an IKEA cabinet up. I don't know who's going to make it because it's normally my job to do that, and all my stuff will be in there, or all my stuff will be in suitcases at the front door, and you can have off. But no, so she says there's a funny smell in there, and she was right. There was a smell of like it actually smelled like gas. So like there was a gas leak or something like that. But there wasn't a gas leak because we don't have gas. So we've got an oil boiler. The oil boiler was in the corner of the house. I was thinking like maybe it's something to do with that. And then on further investigation, we found these little mouse droppings. And not only mouse droppings, we also found like a little blue pellet. So they use those pellets as like poison, and they use them over next door in my father-in-law's shed. So clearly, what has happened is that a mouse has got in. It's brought that in. I don't know if it's got like a little satchel or something that wears on a backpack or something, and it's brought it in and dropped it around there. So the smell then, obviously, am I right? It's gonna be a dead mouse. It will make sense. So basically, I've had to take out all her, and it's that corner of the room is where the smell is. It's like where she keeps all her shoes, or well, not all her shoes because she's got another space the other side of the room with a pile more shoes. Shoes, boots, handbags, and I had to bloody lift every single one out, open the box, look in the shoes, take out all the paper, pack it up, put it to the side. Next one, next one, next one. Oh, she's got so many handbags as well. Have you ever seen how many like pockets there are on these bloody handbags? They're really big, and like there's pockets. There's pockets inside. There's pockets outside. There's secret pockets around the front that I didn't even know existed. Couldn't find anything at all. So I was thinking like where can this be coming from? How did it get in? And where can it be coming from? And then after it pulled everything out, because I was searching things one by one and then putting it out. And after it done everything, it was like I'd seen on the floor, just underneath the skirting board, there's this little hole. And I was like, oh my god, what's this? What's this? So it turns out that the boiler is in that corner of the house. So there's like a pipe that runs from the boiler into the house at that point. And I don't know if it was always like this or if this has happened recently or what, but there's a little hole underneath the skirting board. Goes right down into that hole and then it leads out to the boiler. So then I had to try and get everything out, which I was doing today. Trying to pull up the floorboards. Say floorboards, they're not floorboards, they're like laminate flooring. So it should be easy to get off, right? Because it's laminate. No, it's not. No, this is me you're talking about. So no, it was a complete nightmare. I've got some of it off. I can't get it all off. But I've got a couple of planks off and I can see the hole now. And I've looked in and I can't see the mouse, the dead mouse, the corpse that's rotting. I mean, with hindsight, the mouse probably came in a couple of weeks ago when it was bitterly cold, sub-zero temperatures for like 2 weeks. And it's eaten the pellet and it's like crawled in somewhere and died. So I think it's in that hole somewhere, but I can't see it. Can't see it from the dressing room side. And I went outside. You can take the side off the boiler and you can look in and you can see it's like there's this bit of white plastic. I don't know where that's from or whatever, but you can see it from the bedroom bit, from the inside of the house bit, and you can see it from the outside. So I cannot see any kind of dead animal in there. And so obviously I need to fill the hole, but it's like friggin' Christmas Day. Nothing's open, right? And it's like I'm gonna be queuing up at Screwfix first thing on Tuesday. I presume they're open on Tuesday. So in the meantime, I've put a load of like, the foil wrappers you get like tea bags in, and those coffee pods. Put a load of that stuff in there to try and stop anything else from coming in. And the plan was to like pull up the floorboards and try and find out how big that hole was and see if I can find that little dead animal, dead mouse, and fucking get the bastard out. And I could not get the floorboards up because it's like the units that it's a walk-in wardrobe basically. So there's like these units, and they're all everything's screwed into the bloody wall and screwed into the skirting board, which I found out when I took off part of the skirting board and I ripped the side off the bloody the wood. It's not really wood. It's wood veneer. So in that corner anyway. So so long story short, got really annoyed with today. Was trying to take the unit apart so I can get the skirting board off where the hole is. But there's about that much room between the unit and this is like the wardrobe unit and the wall, and I can't get the skirting board out before taking the unit apart. So I tried to take the unit apart. This is like Christmas Day. It's fucking ridiculous. Like I should be sitting somewhere, having a brandy. No, I'm in there doing that nightmare. And whoever did it, now obviously, whoever put it together, they used like square screws, which are like my kryptonite, because I don't have any, I don't have any kind of bit that goes into that, so I can't take it off. All I've got is like this tiny screwdriver about that size, and it fits in. The head fits in perfectly, and I can do it. But it's like way up the top, and I'm up on top of the ladders, and I'm trying to do that. And I got about 2 or 3 screws off, and I just like sacked it off because it was too hard. So that's another thing. I'm gonna have to make a list of all the stuff I need from Screwfix. So we need the square screw driver or whatever it's called. We need the expanding foam to fill in that gap. We might need some more mouse traps. In fact, we might need mouse traps. Never mind more mouse traps. We might actually need mouse traps. Um, and so, and we need some way of getting the floorboards up, because it's. I mean, I'm sure normal people. Okay, so normal men, like men, not me, would be able to do that no problem. But it's such a fucking hassle. Oh my god, see me trying to do anything like that. And I was seriously tempted to I've got a crowbar in there. Get a crowbar in there and just rip it up and do it. And I thought, no, let's not do that. Let's not be too hasty. Let's just think about this. There's an easy way to do it. No doubt a proper man will be able to go in there about 10 seconds, tap tap, and all the bloody boards will be coming up. So I need to figure that out. So yeah, so I've sacked it off for the night. And I thought, right, that's it. I'll just go into the garage and I'll get a drink, and we'll just forget that ever happened. So as I was going into the kitchen, the wife says to me, "Oh, do you know that sink seems to be leaking? Something wrong?" And sure enough, there's like a little tiny pinhole. This is a stainless steel sink we have in the kitchen. There's a tiny little pinhole, and it's letting in water. So I need to get like some kind of epoxy resin or something to fill in that little hole. But of course, it's Christmas Day and nothing's open. So that's the third thing on the list. Is it for Screwfix? I don't know. So that's yet another thing that went wrong. So I was like, oh, all right, well, look, just don't empty anything into the sink. Just empty it into the little kind of the little mini sink beside it, which is for like rinsing sink or something it's called. So just do that. Use that instead. It'll be fine. I've got a basin. It'll be fine until Tuesday, 9 a.m. whenever I get to Screwfix. So then I thought, yes, okay, right. I'm just gonna go in to the garage. I'm gonna get a pint. I'm gonna come in here because this is my safe space where I can just, I can just stand here and stare in the space and I can be safe. And it was tipping down with rain at the time, and ever since the afternoon, it just really heavy rain. And as soon as I walked in the door in the garage, straight ahead of me, I could see this puddle of water. I was like, oh my god, what's going on here? So it seems that the roller door garage is letting in water on the side. And it's just like, oh my god, this is the worst Christmas ever. Okay, this is definitely the worst Christmas I've ever had. So I've kind of wedged a bit of wood, or no, it's not actually wood. It's one of the. Is it? It's like one of these. What do you say? I think it must be from an old fridge or something, but it's basically one of them. Got it wedged up against the door like that, so the rain will drop down on that and not into the corner, so that'll stop. And just give me a bloody break. It's Christmas Day, for Christ's sake. So, and then of course came in here to do a review on the battery on the phone, on the camera is dead, which is why for some reason I'm doing a live video. So, how's your Christmas going? My Christmas is going really terrible. So, but it could be worse. But anyway, never mind all that. This is just Pete. I'm really liking this beer. If you're out there somewhere, I'm not moaning. This is the only good thing to happen today. Before I managed to make dinner when all this was going on. I did manage to make dinner, and it was half decent. So at least that's something. But yeah, this is basically the first good thing to go right today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I'm gonna catch up on my YouTube videos because I'm about a week and a half at least behind, and because I haven't really had time to watch anything. That's another thing. So my wife's birthday was like 2 weeks ago, and ever since it was her birthday, she got really sick. She started to get sick on the day of her birthday, right? And then the day after, she was like properly sick. And it was just some kind of flu bug, and everybody else seems to be getting it as well, so just didn't think anything of it. And then she was testing negative for COVID, so I didn't really think nothing of it, but she was basically laying in bed for a week. So I was doing everything. I mean, I really have found a newfound appreciation for single parents. I got 2 kids, and it was like I was doing everything. Now I wasn't going into work, I was like working from home, which is a blessing at least. But my god, see, trying to do everything by yourself, oh, that's hard. So, single parents out there, I salute you and all that. So yeah, that went on for a week, and then just as she was starting to feel better, she then tested positive for COVID. And I don't know how the hell she did that because she was laying in bed for a week. So unless I've given it to her or the kids or whatever, I don't really know. So then, yeah, she was basically trying to isolate because it was obviously Christmas coming up and she didn't want to get anyone else to get it. But the 2 kids got it, which is another thing. So yeah, so again, I'm running around trying to do everything. Somehow I didn't get it now, which is, I've been wondering about that. Does that mean that I am lucky, or does that mean that I brought it in the first place? I'm not sure. But the long and short of it is, basically everyone was negative as of, I think, Christmas Eve, or the day before Christmas Eve, I don't know. But then everything else started going wrong, so. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know how long it's been, but 24 minutes, 25 minutes. So if you've managed to sit through the whole thing, thank you very much. I mean, you really shouldn't have. Why am I wearing this bloody hat still? I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and then I'm gonna see if there's any rubbish, any absolute garbage you could watch on Netflix. So yeah, okay. Adios. Happy Christmas, everybody. Hope yours has been as good as mine, really, honestly. I really think so, yeah. Okay. Oh, stop it. Oh, I've just discovered all the stuff that I can actually do. I can do chop chat, live chat, none. Well, excellent. Okay, I'm away this time. Sorry, got a bit. I'm a bit drunk. Just had a 6.7% beer in 25 minutes. Happy Christmas. Away this time.